All right, guys, Shotty T here. We have updates, and we're gonna throw in one other thing in this video as well, just to kind of cover them both, because I got a couple more videos I want to put out this week. All right, so first and foremost, let's go, because the planned update notice is going to be the same as the actual update when they actually happen. So we're just gonna kind of click through that there. Okay, well, what is this? Okay, I thought that was different. All right, so here we go. If you have sufficient resources and speed up items, clicking the complete now during unit training or healing will skip the confirmation window. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. It makes the training and healing troops quicker, especially when you're in an intense battle. So that makes a lot of sense there, especially if you have the resources. So, all right, number 2, when crossing war zones, you can use the Alliance teleporter to directly return to the Alliance assembly point without consuming teleport items. Okay. I have to kind of see that in action, I guess, during Enemy Buster. All right, optimize the rules for selecting teleport locations in Alliance teleporters, reducing the probability of teleport failures. And let me go ahead and do this buff real quick because that 5 minutes will go by fast. Just do a quick shake. All right, now we can go back. Okay, because I know I missed those before when I recorded the video. All right, number 4, support for selecting and deleting multiple private chats at once have been added. All right, I guess for people that are heavy on the DMs, which I can understand if you're a president of a server or if you're an alliance leader or influence person in the alliance or servers. I get that. All right, number 5, during the Storm Arena event suspension, battle records can still be viewed. It's just for data purposes to kind of track your progress. Understandable. During the transfer surge event, which is currently going on, clicking on an individual or war zone score will display the full numerical value. All right. Starting on April the 8th, which was already passed, glitter coin packs that can be purchased with diamonds will be added to the glittering market event. I'm trying to remember what that is. Glitter. Let me see. Do we have glittering market event going on over here? No. Nope. Nope. Have to. It is morning time, so I'm not thinking right now. I know there's. Yeah, I think I know what that is now. That's the one that has the that you can actually purchase blueprints, or at least you can get the artifacts or whatever diamonds in order to get the blueprints. I think that's what that event is. So that's not in our server this week. That'll probably be next week, more than likely. So let me just, now that I know what that is, let me just read that again for my interpretation. All right. Okay, glitter coin packs. Okay, so those are all the different packs that you can purchase alongside with that. So, okay, I understand it. Got it. Bug fixes. Fix an issue with clicking outside the map while zooming could potentially teleport the player to coordinate 0, 0. That is very lonely feeling just to be placed in the corner of a map. Let's see, anything else here? I think I've had that freeze happen on number 3. But other than that, nothing crazy. And it's good that these updates weren't that crazy, because I do want to talk about one other thing that is going on again this week. If you're in the same timeline as me, there is a Meteor Iron War that is coming on. So it's like a news event. It's almost like another extinction event for the dinosaurs. All right. For those that follow that history. So let's see what we got here. Scientists say the meteorite contains valuable resources which could greatly enhance development. Report suggests the war zones 255, 214, 222, and 241 and others are eyeing the meteorite. Expect a fierce battle. Stay tuned for updates. So, yeah, so I guess that we're gonna have a little mini war with three other alliances. I haven't faced off with 214 or 222 before. Not sure how powerful they are. I think 241 we faced off against before, so I don't recall how strong or weak they are. So there's a big area. There's a big area, and it's not far from where we are. You see that little yellow line? There's a big area, I guess, where this meteor is supposed to fall. So yeah, so that's gonna be in this area here, and it's gonna fall. It says falling soon. So yeah, stay tuned. So we are. I'm guessing this area is gonna end up become contaminated. I would imagine if we have warlord missiles go off in the area be contaminated. So there's gonna be a lot of fighting going on. So like I said, even though for our timeline this week mainly has the transfer event, there's a lot of other spicy stuff that they decide to do to make sure that this week is not too boring. So we talked about the upgraded alliance exercise. They decided to bring that a week earlier instead of bringing it next week, as well as the secret task updates. I did open two more, by the way, nothing special there. And then we got this nuclear war. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. We're like right on the edge of that area line of demarcation. So I'm excited to see how that goes, and you guys probably get some footage of that. I don't think I have anything crazy going on this Saturday. I'm assuming that's when it's gonna happen, or if it happens sooner, then I'll try to squeeze it in when I can. But yeah, guys, like I said, nothing crazy with the updates. Just make sure you collect your diamonds as usual. But yeah, just I guess the main thing is just the speeding and the training. And then another thing I noticed, which was subtle, because I trained some troops earlier this morning. I don't think it was an update that was there before, but it was the first time I noticed it. I'm just gonna speed through this just to kind of show you. So when I healed my troops, it lets you know how many troops you healed, but then it lets you know how. Okay, I think I must have misread it then. For some reason, I thought it was saying how many more batches are you able to heal before or train before you're full. So I thought it was gonna help you to let you know when you're close to being full, but all you gotta do is just click on this and you can see what your capacity is, how far you are away. But anyway, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll talk to you later.